Stop saying you need money to get started. That's not what you need. Because when I started, I had nothing. No money, no credit, no contacts, just the will to outwork everybody in the room. And I want you to hear me clearly. The people who are winning in this game, they didn't wait on a loan. They didn't wait for the perfect timing. They didn't wait on the economy. They just started. You think I had some big bank account backing me? No. I had urgency, I had discipline, I had vision. I learned to talk to people, ask better questions. I learned how to make myself valuable. I studied how deals were structured. I showed up to job sites I didn't even own yet just to listen, just to take contractors, just to get phone numbers. See, the real problem isn't the money, it's your excuses. You think because you're broke you can't build? Let me tell you something. Being broke is a mindset before it's a bank balance. The real wealth is how you think, because if I dropped you into $1 million opportunity right now, you wouldn't know what to do with it. Not because you're dumb, but because you haven't built the skill set or the character to hold it down. You want to attract capital because the type of person people trust with it. And trust is built through execution, through preparation, and through clarity. I got funded on deals without showing a single bank statement. You know why? Because I knew my margins. I knew my numbers. I had my team lined up. I had an exit strategy. I knew how to talk to lenders in their language. That's what money follows. It doesn't follow desperation. It follows leadership. Ask yourself, would you invest in you right now? Based on your habits, based on your follow through, based on how you move when nobody's watching, based on your character, based on your integrity? Because that's what they're really buying. They're buying into you. If you don't have money, don't stress. But don't stay there. Start stacking wins that don't cost a dime. Wake up early, learn something valuable, work out, read, build relationships, put yourself in rooms where opportunity lives, and stop being ashamed of starting from the bottom. That's where all the real ones come from anyway. I was in prison when I decided I was going to build my life through real estate. No capital, no experience, just commitment. And commitment will take you further than cash ever will. So if you're watching this right now and you're broke or stuck or tired of waiting for a miracle, this is your sign. You don't need money. You need to become the person who doesn't flinch when the opportunity shows up. You need hunger. You need preparation. And you need focus. Get to work. I'm rooting for you. But more importantly, you better start rooting for yourself. Let me say one more thing. If you're worried about what people are going to think, forget them. Most people who try to discourage you aren't even winning in their own lives. They'll tell you to play it safe. They'll tell you to slow down. But deep down, they're scared of what it would look like if you actually changed your life. When I was broke, nobody cared. When I started winning, they acted like I was lucky. You know what I learned? Don't chase validation. Chase results. And those results come from momentum. Not just a big leap, but consistent movement. You gotta be consistent. Stack 90 days of discipline and you won't even recognize who you are. Just be consistent for 90 days. Forget the hype, forget the flexing. This game rewards the quiet ones who are obsessed with becoming dangerous. Dangerous in how you think, dangerous in how you move, dangerous in how you execute. If you want to make real money, learn to create real value. Help solve problems. Learn to lead people. Build systems. Build trust. Every opportunity I've ever had came from someone seeing that I was already doing the work before I got the reward. So let's wrap this up. You don't need money, you need clarity. You need consistency. You need to stop negotiating with your goals and start showing up like your life depends on it, because it does. I appreciate y'all tapping in. If this hit home, share it with someone who's been sleeping on their potential. And if it made you uncomfortable, that's a good thing. That means it's time. Let's get it. I'll see you on the next one.